Markeese Hodge is my nephew, and it's a sad day on our family, man. Just to lose a loved one so tragically is kind of unexplainable. My sister called me at 4:30 this morning and told me that there had been a shooting over here. He had been shot, but she didn't know his conditions. She called me back about 7 in the morning and told me he was dead. Turned my whole world around. He, like I say, he was a regular kid, but he was my family, man. He was my blood. You know, he was a part of. He was my blood. I guess I could say he was just like the average young man out here, you know. He wasn't a bad guy. He didn't do a lot of the things that I wanted him to do. I wanted to see him go to school. I wanted to see him participate in sports. I wanted to see him become a role model for the city. I can't say that he did that, but I still don't think he needed to die like he died. We was in the beauty salon one day, and he came in. This girl came in there, and she had on some Daisy Dukes, and she bent over to get something out of a purse. He was about 5 years old, and he just stepped around real quiet and said, "Ma'am, will you get your Daisy Dukes out of my face?" And I thought, that was so funny to me. It left me with a good, pleasant memory of him, and he was so natural about it. I always share it with people. I always think about it. Whenever I see him, I always say, "Anybody had any Daisy Dukes in your face lately?" We always had a good laugh. I think young people need to start realizing that freedom is a very valuable commodity of life. To give away your freedom is to give away your choices to life. I think they need to be more mindful of the choices that they make, because once you make a decision to do something stupid, it's going to probably dictate the rest of your life. Now, the young guys that shot my nephew, I don't know how they feel about it. I don't know where their head were. But I tell you one thing I do know, they just destroyed their life forever. I don't think a man can kill another man and really enjoy the rest of his life. I think there's something spiritual about that just won't allow him to rest. I'm not saying that I don't want them to rest, and I forgive them for what they did, because I don't think they realize what they did. I don't see just taking a man's life because you got mad with him. You get mad with people every day. You get mad with your boss. You get mad with your parents. You get mad with a lot of people. You don't kill them. You go out, you think about the situation, and in most cases you'll come back and apologize to them. But to take a life, then you can't come back, you can't apologize. I would say to them, don't be so quick to get so angry. Start thinking about what you're doing, and stop putting yourself in situations that dictate these kind of endings. If you start concentrating on trying to be a better person with yourself, if you start concentrating on trying to get you some education, go out and get the things you want. You don't have to try to take other people's stuff. Go get your own stuff. But I would like to appeal to the community, the city, the state, the world. We need to change this. There's too much violence in our neighborhood. There's too much respect that's been missing. There's too much animosity among us, and I don't understand the reason why. We are injured people from a long standard, and now to treat each other like we're each other's enemies is kind of disembobulated. It's crazy.